And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the shotgun snap to Allen. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darren Lee picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Grant. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and a yard. Goff flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun. Goff. It's complete to Grant. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. On 1st and 10, Goff. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. On first down, it's Grant. And Justin Coleman brings him down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Come on, QB, come on.
2nd and 5 now. Goff under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carlton Davis speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz. Throwing on third. Goff. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. They'll run on first down. Grant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Grant. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They will run with Grant. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Corey Grant with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so was this one. Here's Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Matt Judon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Carson as the first half is winding down as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
The Steelers take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Goff now looking to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
We play to win. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man. That's Landry. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. On first down, Grant. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Budda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Grant, and an alley to run. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now it's gone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first. Henderson now on 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Darrell Henderson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Vinny Curry, the defensive end, got there off the edge. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air, Allen eluding the pressure right. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Now it's Carson. Darren Lee there to get him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen escaping the pressure right. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
56, right there, 56.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Max Crosby in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Allen, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Chris Hogan, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go back to Grant. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
What's up? Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm crouch. Let's go, team. It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day. 51 the mic, boys.
This is Grant. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Corey Grant, 36 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns has got him in the lead. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Watch the screen.
From the 41, Goff got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Goff now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Grant. And some room to roam now. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Corey Grant, 31 yards. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. Extra point up and through. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Goff now looks to throw. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Throwing now. Goff. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jarvis Landry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. The extra point up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Eluding the pressure right. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And an alley to run. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
To throw again on 2nd down. Goff toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Smooth. Just like that. Just like that.
From the gun, here's Goff. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners.
Yeah.
Who have Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Throwing on first down is Allen. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different.
So for the Steelers, they move back